Alright guys, a little more video with these sunglasses with the camera in them. I don't know how well you can see, it's gloomy today. They're calling for a bunch of snow, so before this snow hits, I'm going to go put my truck up on the lift and make sure all the axles, front end parts, everything's greased. I'm a firm believer in over-maintenancing my equipment in my trucks, but you know what, because of that, I don't have all the breakdowns everybody else that I know has. So, it may cost me a little bit here and there, but I am not even worried about it. I'd rather spend a little extra on oil, grease, things like that, filters, than spend extra buying motors and transmissions and hydro drives on mowers and shit like that. I don't know what you guys use for oil. Everybody pretty much has their own brand. Everybody swears by this or swears by that, what they like. What I like to use, I use in all my trucks, is this here. I'm sure everyone's heard of it. I use Royal Purple. My 05 GMC that I'm in right now that I plow with calls for 5W30 full synthetic. So I run Royal Purple 530. It's great stuff. But if I can't get that, sometimes my local Napa doesn't always have it in stock. My preferences are Mobil 1, Royal Purple, or AMSOIL. I try not to use anything but one of those three. I've never had an issue. I know some people swear by Quaker State or Pennzoil or whatever they want to use, Castrol, GTX, whatever. And everyone has their own brand. If it works for you, my advice is stick with it. Stick with whatever works for you. This is what works for me. I'm sure other brands would probably work just fine, but I've never had an issue with this, so I stay with it. Why change it? I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me see if I can get some lights on here. A couple of people have asked me, what are these glasses? What's the name brand? If you can see them, this is what they look like. The little camera's right there in the middle. When you flip to one side of the arm over, there's a slot right there for the SD card. And these are the glasses I looked on. I ordered them from eBay. The seller that I ordered them from, his name is Fast and Furious 06. That's the seller's name, Fast and Furious 06. I paid $34.99 for them with free shipping. There's a lot of different kinds of these glasses on there. There's sunglasses, there's regular eyewear glasses that just have clear lenses in them, no prescription. But as far as sunglasses went, these were the only pair I could find that actually look like regular sunglasses. A lot of the other ones that are camera sunglasses, you can easily tell that they're camera sunglasses and they have a hidden camera in them. I wanted it to be as less noticeable as possible. So these are the ones I went with, and they seem to work pretty good so far. We'll be making a bunch more videos and check them out and see what happens with them. We'll see how long they last. Who knows? It could take a shit and fall apart tomorrow. They may not even upload this video. Who knows? But we'll check it out, and I think it'll be a nice little feature, especially when I'm making some mowing videos or working on stuff in the garage, as long as the lighting is alright. And it'll be nice to not have to hold a camera all the time, and you guys will see exactly what I see. So it could definitely make things easier. But yeah, so we'll check that out, and like I said, I wish I had a brand name for you guys. A couple of you have asked me. G. Packard commented on the trial video I made with these. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, please check out his channel and subscribe. He owns Family Lawn Care. Don't get on me if I screw this up. I believe it's Family Lawn and Landscape. He owns two different ones. One is in Florida, and not positive where the other one is. I forgot at the moment. But very, very informative videos. Very up to par in his stuff. This guy knows his stuff. If you're looking for any advice, any information, any ideas, things like that, check out his videos. Subscribe to his videos. He puts out a lot of good stuff all the time. Very, very wise guy in our industry. So if it's something you're looking to do is get more information, which I hope you are, because that's what we all should be doing, is constantly trying to find more information or see the ways other guys do things. All it can do is help us out, guys. So So try to get as much of that information as you can, like I've said in all my other videos. Learn, learn, learn. Constantly learn. It's just going to make you better at what you do, and when you're better, your pockets are fatter. You're going to make more money once you become wiser to different things. All it can do is help you and progress you in making your business grow. So yeah, check out his videos, and these are the glasses I'm using. So still on the trial phase, and we'll see what happens, and maybe I'll make a video once I get this truck up on the lift, and we'll check some stuff out. I got some gear fluid to just in case. I'm going to check the front and rear axle. They're different on every truck I've owned. There's so many different recommendations. According to the manual for this truck, it calls for 80-90 regular gear oil in the front axle, and the rear axle calls for 75-90 full synthetic. So I know a lot of people say, oh, I run 80-90 both, never had an issue, or I run synthetic in both, never had an issue. Whatever, I don't care what you do. This is what I do. I try to stick with the manufacturer's recommendations as best I can. Unless they put out a TSB on it, there's a bulletin where they're changing something, say, oh, we screwed up, you should definitely be running this, that other stuff will make a seal leak or whatever. I try to stick with it all as best I can, what they recommend in the manual. I've been working on cars and mowers and pretty much everything with an engine for a long time, and I'm pretty wise on the stuff I need to fix, but I don't engineer these things. So the guys that are engineering them aren't always right by any means, but if they give me a recommendation, I'm going to run with it. If it fails, then we'll go from there. But I try to stick with what they call for. But anyway, I'll make another video, guys, and let me know what you think of these sunglass camera videos. We'll see how clear they are. We'll see how the audio is on them, and like I said, it's kind of gloomy today, so I'm not really sure how they're going to turn out. I did notice on the first video I made, it shows the date and the time from like a couple years ago or something, so I'll have to figure out how to fix that in the camera, plug them in. I'm sure there's a way you can reset the date and time and make it current, but so don't pay any attention to that. I'm still working on that part. Alright guys, I'm out.